Hi guys, this is MegaDragonoid. We're playing here Ace Attorney, Miles Edgeworth Investigations, Prosecutor's Path. If you might notice now and then in this recording, I might be sounding a little bit upset. There has been stuff going on, mostly around my family, and it's kind of eating on my ass. Well, not literally, but you get what I mean.
You mean literally nibble your booty?
You can kind of say that, yeah. So yeah, I will try to stay as cheerful as I can be, but if I get a little bit down, probably just or Sira will cheer me up.
Yeah, indeed.
Yep, and I'm also watching somebody on Twitch, which is being chromacast on my TV. It's our amazing Arctic, because he has a good inspiration for me. He's being silly and fun at the same time. So yeah.
Don't we all? So don't we all?
Kinda true, yeah. Got a bit. Hey look, it's Justini again.
Justini!
We have here our Justy Poo.
I wish you guys would stop doing that. Seriously.
Hey, you need to thank Uncle Ray for that. It is not our fault we came up with it.
Of the case.
It was Ray's fault he came up with it. You know that, Justin.
I know.
Wait a second. Miss Crane went to the black market auction as a customer. The red raincoat was one of the items up for the auction.
Yeah, I wanna bet that raincoat was from Shelly the Killer.
Yeah. You believe she left her seat after winning the bid for it? The only exit from the storeroom to the hatch that leads to the viewing platform. Miss Kane went out to the viewing platform where she was attacked by Kay Faraday.
I beg the difference.
That was how she met her end. And that concludes... You did not let me speak it out, right?
Sorry. Not automatic. Raincoat was up for auction? Is that a fact?
It's quite likely. The red raincoat had been a piece of evidence. In the assassination attempt of the president of the Zangfa, as you well know. Originally, it should have been stored in the appropriation place. But when I asked for it, I learned that it went missing.
Oh, it went missing, huh? Someone made his way to the black market auction. Certainly as a natural conclusion.
My. Well done, Colin. Your explanation is as clear as ever. Bro?
Yeah, I just pressed.
I am much obliged.
Like. What?
Prosecutor Edgeworth, will you concede defeat now?
Heh, sorry, but I don't plan on it.
I see. I am relieved.
Oh, you are now, huh? Relieved? What does he mean? Come to think of it, the reasons for questioning me yesterday remains a mystery. What is he thinking?
You want to see the truth. You want to see the truth.
Well, let's hope so.
Okay, so we present the red raincoat on the third statement.
Courtney, there's a contradiction in your testimony.
I cannot authorize the statement.
Huh. And why not?
Because it's obvious. You're bluffing.
Is that the impression I give off? Maybe you have the wrong spot, bro?
It says present the red raincoat on the third statement. That's what it says. On the... Wait. Hang on a second.
I'm waiting.
Am I reading the right area? Should be in the right area. About the... what? Oh! Sorry, my bad, bro. I was in the wrong area. I was reading ahead. I thought it was at the...
You silly bum.
Okay. Alright, so apparently we have to present Lotta's photo on the fifth statement.
Lotta's photo on the fifth statement. Give me a quick moment, I'm searching something. Where is he? Some dragon I had. Okay, Sira?
Yeah. I'm okay.
There he is. Lotta's testimony.
Lotta. There you go. There you go.
Seems to be again, bro. Just Courtney, do you have a problem with this statement just now?
Did I have a problem with it?
Exactly, because there is no problem at all.
Okay, so you should have
Okay, I am
refrained from
confused.
speaking in the first place.
I am officially confused right now, because that is correct. That's what it says. It says present Lotta's photo on the fifth statement.
Photo? Oh, the testimony. My bad. There we go.
Lord,
Now we got it.
photo.
I was in the wrong. Just Courtney, I found it be strange for a while now. Why is Miss Hart here with us?
She is an eyewitness to this case. Isn't it only natural for her to be the attendant? Ah, shucks. I reckon they're more than an eyewitness. Ear witness than an eyewitness.
It seems that to gain the trust of others is your strong point, Judge Courtney.
Perhaps I simply do not wish to be tactless as you.
No, we're not reckless. What are you talking about? It appears you have failed to get the witness to tell you the most vital information. Please look at this photo. It was taken by Miss Hart.
This photo seems to have been taken in the storeroom. And what of it?
According to your reasoning, the incident took place on the viewing platform. However, Miss Hart encountered the incident in the storeroom. Just right now, it had taken place just before the photo was taken.
If that's true, then just Teen's reasoning.
Exactly, it doesn't hold up. You did it so well.
Because I am the best.
Pretty much, yeah. Miss Hart, allow me to ask you again. You saw the person in the photo with your own eyes, correct?
I shoot it. I seen him plain as day with my own 2 eyeballs.
And what did you... Yeah. What do you think at the time?
I figured I was about to get me the big scoop, you know?
Give me the answer.
I guess that makes sense.
That's not what I meant. What do you think of that person?
Huh? Well, I reckon she helped me to bring home the bacon.
Which bacon?
Bacon, the pig, or bacon on the plate?
I guess so. Are you mocking me?
Ah, shucks, don't have that scary old face. It was just a harmless little joke. That person in the red raincoat, I reckon they were the culprit.
You know, sure they are the culprit. Lada.
Overruled! Prosecutor Edgeworth, I cannot understand your argument if you do not say it out loud. If you had to simply ask, I would have been more than willing to explain.
Oh, great. More explaining to do. Explain what?
It's hard-heard. May had not necessarily related to the case.
That's impossible. Enough of your excuses.
Was the voice of Miss Hart really that of Miss Crane? That Miss Hart really heard of Miss Crane? Just a shady conversation must have something to do with this case.
Even she says so.
What did her voice sound like?
Oh, great.
Robot, Transformers, robots in disguise. A voice? Oh. Well, it beats me. How was I supposed to know? They were asking voice changes. The voice she, Miss Hart, heard have been alerted by the device. Or question whether or not they have any bearing on this case.
Oh, great. Huh.
You need not object just because you wish to sigh.
Judge Corny, it seems I have greatly underestimated you.
No. Courtney is quite amazing, you see.
You see?
See.
You claim that sounds Miss Hart have not been bearing on the this case, even though they do not. It doesn't change the fact. The crime took place in the storeroom. At the very least, the crime must have occurred before the victim went up to the rooftop. Reasoning being,
This evidence proved the crime occurred before the victim went up to the viewing platform.
I'm not sure I'm right, but I'm hoping I am.
Yes, you're right.
At first I thought the person in the raincoat was the culprit.
Well, Miss Hart's testimony constantly made it sound that way.
Precisely, it was because she saw the person's hand. It was covered in blood. Anyone who had heard testimony should have arrived at the same conclusion. The person in the red raincoat was the culprit, and the blood on their hand was the victim's. However, if the person in the red raincoat was the victim, the situation changes completely. Since the blood can be seen in the photo, must have been taken after the crime occurred. Seems to be under a wrong impression in regards to the victim's condition. Bottom one.
The victim was still alive after the attack.
I was right. Like I always am. I am Mr. Right. The victim was definitely attacked in the storeroom. Immediately afterwards, the victim was seen with blood on her hand. That must mean the victim was still alive after she was attacked, and the blood on her hand must have come from her own wound.
No way! Are you saying that she died from a hand injury?
No, that's not the case. A suspect she was held her hand against a wound. And it cannot be seen in the photo, but at this moment, she would have suffered from a fatal wound.
If that's true, then it changes a lot of things, you know?
It seems you understand. There are a few apologies against Kay. Kay encountered the victim after the picture was taken. I believe that at the point in time, the victim was already on the verge of death. And likely Kay happened to be at the present when the victim reached the end of her strength.
That is quite a coincidence.
Indeed, I can only say that she was at the wrong place at the wrong time.
Prosecutor Edgeworth, it seems you had forgotten a crucial fact.
You mean that, right? He must be pretending that he hasn't noticed it yet, you see?
What did you say? Are you implying that I forgot something?
Courtney, I think it's about time you gave him his last right.
Hey, Pops! Just didn't sweat me, you know. Don't order around her like that.
You know, even though you're my son, you're so embarrassing.
But Bob, I'm not about to say.
I'm sorry, but you're both rather embarrassing.
Justin, give Mr. Edgeworth his, Very well. I shall give him his last rites.
Yay. If I could help it.
Complete! Edgeworth's contradiction. When the body was found, there were 3 wounds in Miss Crane's chest. I'm sure you will aware what kind of wounds they were, right? Yes. She was stabbed in the heart of the 3-pronged candelabra. Is there any person who could survive such an injury? Please take a close look at the autopsy reports. Can you still say the same thing after reading it? Well done, Justin! Read this, Mr. Edgeworth well.
I will offer a rebuttal, of course.
Why would you do that? Didn't you hear what Justin just said?
Yes, but we're not dumb.
Indeed. Of course I did, and I still plan to object to it.
It's not fair! You always opposing me with every turn!
Yeah, you big baby.
Goo gaga!
It was never my intention to oppose you.
Oh, huh? Really?
Simply not worth my time.
I see. So that's how it is. Yep. After all, I'm...
That's enough, you know. You're embarrassing your father, you see.
Oh, huh? What do you mean, Pops? Edgeworth reconstruction. Rebootal! Here we go!
I suddenly see a bad picture in front of me, a very old chested fox. And, Sira the Hedgehog like, what do you mean, Daddy? You are embarrassing me.
Remember, Justin is, I think, younger than me.
I know, but I'm just saying, like, I see the picture inside my head.
How old are you, Justin, again?
I'm 30 in a few days.
30 in a few days. Well, we actually at the same age.
30.
30, you said.
30.
30.
Yeah, 30.
We are like almost get the same age because tomorrow will be mine and yours will be in the end of August, right?
So he's slightly younger.
I'm on the 17th of August, yeah.
17 days younger.
I'm the old one here. What are you talking about, you whippersnipper?
You are the very senior. I am the senior, and Justin is the junior.
What do you say? I can't hear you.
Sorry, Pops, I can't tell you either.
Respect to your elder.
You want to have a bottle, my child? Here comes the player playing. Put that spoon in your mouth.
But yeah, hit me, bro. I believe I know the answer already.
Excuse me, sorry.
Somebody needs to go to bed. Well, let me tell you a bedtime story soon. I got actually a bedtime story from the, let me see, from fairy tales. So.
Am I right, Justin?
Yes.
Chairman the Best, do you know what this is?
It seems to be a red raincoat. How about it, Courtney?
The victim, Miss Green, was wearing this earlier. Prosecutor Edgeworth, must I repeat my explanation to you all over again?
Apparently Courtney is a little bit tired. Probably you need to go to bed too.
Hey, I haven't slept this night because of the mice was in my room.
Yeah, we have heard it, or at least I have heard it.
Were they trying to make a dress for you, Sira?
What?
Sorry. I saw a clip of Cinderella recently. And I thought maybe they might be trying to make a dress for you.
No, this mice was keeping me all up the night. Gladly, my dog got rid of it. It's not a
Can you imagine that, Penny?
I can already picture it.
Cinderella, Cinderella, la 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 la.
To be honest, that story of Cinderella is in Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep. Not joking. I know it, because I have played it. All three stories.
Cinderella, Cinderella, la 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 la.
Supposed to be might come to that. Just Courtney, answer me this. The red raincoat was stained with blood. What happened to... Do you know what happens where specifically those bloodstains were located?
Of course I do. Well, on the hood. Wait, it can't be.
What does this mean?
Those Courtney were to the... were they on the bloodstains beside the one on the hood?
None were detected. Someone is actually
I forgot my phone.
ringing, ring, 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 ring.
Well, just in case I need to read some messages, I don't have to tap out.
Ring, 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 ring.
Don't you think it's strange? The victim died from a stab wound to the chest. In the fact, there should have bloodstains on the front of the raincoat. However, the only blood that were found on the hood was a huge. This is a huge contradiction. The wound on the victim's head is no ordinary wound. After all, the victim sustained wound before she was stabbed into the chest.
It does appear that way, does it? Doesn't it? The victim first suffered a head wound. If she had already been stabbed in the chest, the raincoat would have been stained with blood. Therefore, it is unthinkable that her chest was stabbed before she suffered the head wound. So none of the wounds would be first the head followed by the chest. However, does that really change the situation?
With this, a contradiction is born. One that overturns all of our assumptions up till now.
Is the change really that great? I'm looking forward to hearing it. Well then, this contradiction, why don't you show it to me? With evidence.
Which piece of evidence shows the contradiction that arises from the wound? Bro?
Autopsy report.
No. No. What's one here? No, that's the letter.
autopsy report is the one
There.
that, yeah.
This is the autopsy report written by Dr. Young. According to this, the head wound was mortorial.
Motorim. But that is not what the raincoat shows.
Exactly, it's quite the opposite.
Believe Harry and summon Dr. Bunny Young at once. Bunny?
A bunny. Suddenly I see you with bunny ears.
Sorry, I don't have long ears.
I'm not talking about you.
Don't hear what she has to say. We cannot close the curtains on this case. Let the curtains rise and we begin. Yes, madam, understood. Dr. Young is a busy person. It will take some time for her to arrive because she's an old cranky guy. In the meantime, let us try viewing the case from another angle. There's something that has been on my mind. One of the key figures in the case. The conductor. We still don't know who that person is. Now that you mention it, even after investigation, we still have no idea who it is. The conductor has came up time and time again during this hearing. However, at this point in time, their identity remains a mystery. How about it? Do you have any ideas?
I'm still not sure at the moment. However, there's someone I have in mind. Searching the value evolving with this case. Who might know something about it.
Who's that?
Blaze the best! I demand your testimony.
What? Don't say such a stupid thing. Why would you suspect Pops?
Because literally anyone would with the way he acts.
Are you trying to cast suspicion towards the chairman of the PIC? Do you understand what that means?
State as a person mean nothing but before the truth. That man is trying to pin the crime on K. The evidence that was in K's possession, the tick-up, the mask and the corsage. These items do not come in her possession without her own violation. By some manner, that man purposely planted them on her personal corsage.
Personage. It is hard to believe such a sudden accusation, but I ask just in case. Why? Why would he do that?
Obviously, the direct suspicion towards K. I succeeded in drawing out those words from him earlier.
Mr. Chairman, your response.
Are you too shocked to speak?
He was
And
shocked.
what of it?
He was so shocked.
Huh?
Perhaps you didn't hear me. I said what of. You say that you drew out some words from me, but you don't have a shred of proof, you know. No one else heard it but you. You just doesn't work like that, you see. Or do you have something else? You know, some kind of basis for your argument?
This confidence he also showed at the cell.
Edgeworth, I would like you to explain once more. I trust we have your permission, Mr. Chairman.
Yes, sure do.
But of course, I'm pretty interested in this matter myself, you know. I'd like to know just what part of me seems criminal to Edgeworth. There's no one as honest as I am, you see.
Can you say that with a straight face? Let's start from the top. The fact that the auction was held in this room. The cause of suspicion. This is the PIC meeting room. I imagine it should be difficult for non-members to enter.
That's why all the members have keycards, you know.
I think we can assume that multiple auctions have been held here before. Therefore, a suspicion on a member of the PIC would be...
Depth.
Yes, because the conductor had to have been a PIC member.
Wait, no!
What was
No,
that all about?
What do I do, Bob? I just helped the enemy!
Yep, perfect moment, bro! Go ahead!
Sebastian really is an idiot, you know.
Where's that famous line of Scar? Where's that famous line?
I'm
I'm
surrounded
by
by
idiots. But you see, Edgeworth, I'm not the only one with access, you know.
Yeah, but you still being a dick.
Yup.
Indeed, there are 11 members in the PIC.
Give me a moment.
Even if we rule out the victim, Miss Crane, there are still 10 potential suspects. We can prove this next. You just saw me.
Where did they come from?
They were already there.
It is not me. Blah 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 blah. No, it's not me either. I never touched a female before in my whole life. But it couldn't be the chairman, right? I don't know who it is, but whoever it is should come forward. Yeah, let's stick him in the... Let him stick him in a struggling situation. Okay.
Yes, everyone just calm down, you know.
You know.
He likes to say that, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Edgeworth, is that all you've got? Where's the evidence to suspect me?
I don't know.
Oh yeah, let's
Oh,
attack him
so
at
you've
once.
fallen silent. But you've gone too far, you see. I won't forgive you anymore. It's too late for regrets, you know. I'm a very important man, you see. Former chief prosecutor and chairman of the PIC.
Big. Playing with water and fire. What the hell?
Yep.
It's fine if you're not prepared to face the fire, you know. 'Cause, you see... Either way, it won't make any difference.
See about it.
Here we go again.
Because I'm gonna belly you.
You've been rambling on for quite a while about the most trivial details, you know.
You know. Sorry, I couldn't help it.
You know. Ho.
What kind of trouble I had, Goofy? Sorry. I tried.
I couldn't
I
help it.
tried to go for a Mickey Mouse impression, but I don't think I did it. Like the location of the murder, the order of the wounds, and what else was there?
You are actually mimicking
It
trying to do Mickey
just
Mouse.
doesn't matter. It
Tried to
just
do Mickey
doesn't
Mouse?
matter, you know? Cause you see, none of that means anything, you know?
Why do you keep interrupting Sira, bro?
Are
Yes,
you
I tried to.
mimicking actually Mickey Mouse?
I was trying to, for a moment there.
Just that doesn't matter, you know. Cause you see, none of that means anything, you know.
Gosh.
Gorge.
Good gosh, Mickey. What are we going to do?
What I do?
Yup.
Oh man. Think about it. We've got the suspect herself saying she killed the victim. That's all that matters, you see. You even get a lighter sentence with her confession, you know.
Gorge.
Now then, if there are any contradictions, be my guest.
How can that be a considering for a testimony? It must be a contradiction somewhere.
That person. He's very important, isn't he? Mr. Edgeworth, it's alright. Let's just give up. Surely I must have killed her. I can't even remember it.
Don't be tied down by your muddling memories. If you want to believe in something, believe in your own innocence. Believe in me, who believes in you.
But
My opponent is the PIC chairman. Taking him down won't be easy. However, he has underestimated me. If I can take the advantage of that, he will be burning his ass! Literally.
yeah, even
So-
a donkey outside is agreeing with you.
So, what are we gonna hit, bro?
You need to press on the full statement.
He is sweating. Ugh. Hold on.
It may
more?
be true she confessed, however, that doesn't make it the truth. She is suffering from a memory loss, so we must question the credibility for her testimony.
Yeah, action, he said.
Even if you say that, you know, it still won't solve anything, you see. You know? What good will it do to deny her confession? Sounds like nonsense to me, you see. Wanna try asking her again? I think she'll just say that she's the murderer again, though.
George!
Very well. Let's try asking her again, one last time. I'd like to hear from Kay herself, whether or not she's the culprit.
From me? Will that be alright? If this goes poorly, it will be you quite unforable for you.
I don't mind, however, I shall ask Kay the question myself.
He moved to tears, you know. Oh, how touching, you know. How very touching.
Wait,
No.
if he actually said I moved to tears, then why does he not oh my god, he's also tearing from his beard. Ooh, disgusting.
Is it the beard?
It's a fake.
Yeah?
It's a fake? Swap that beard for the hair and he looks like one of the JoJo ones.
Fine then. I'll let you ask her. However, I have one condition.
Or a creamy hat.
If all this proves to be a waste of time...
You know who we actually missing? Donald Duck. Yeah! Yay!
Then that will be the end of it. How's that sound?
The end of the hearing?
Yes, yes, it seems you can be smart once in a while, Sebastian.
He is Mito's son. Blaze, don't you have any regards for your family?
My son is an idiot. Why did you say that, Dad? Because I love you. I don't care.
You know, I could totally see those two guys actually saying that. In other words, you see, if she confesses again, Kay Faraday will be found beyond a shadow of a doubt. You'll see. Yep, it's a fine idea.
Guilty beyond a shadow of a doubt?
Hey.
Yeah, that's right.
It's hard, but either way, if I don't do anything, she'll be declared guilty. Okay.
Yes.
I know what I'm asking of you is unreasonable, but please, I want you to answer me. If it doesn't matter how tiny it is, do you remember anything? Anything that will prove your innocence?
Why? Why would you go that far for me? I can't do it. I'm sorry. I'm too scared to remember. Because I might have done something even worse. If that were the case.
Even worse than murder?
I would only make things worse for you, Mr. Edgeworth. Kay Faraday must have been a despicable criminal. Someone who betrayed your trust.
Don't worry. We only know each other for a short while, but I know you very well. I will even say I know you better than yourself, now that you have lost your memories. Can you not possibly be the culprit because your true identity is... You have the cause badge. Am I right?
Yep, the Yatagarasu badge.
The great thief Yatagarasu. Yatagarasu is a noble thief who will never stoop to murder.
Oh. No! It's useless! After all,
Yeah, so close.
no matter, that memory still remains. This image that's stuck in my head, I just can't get rid of it. That means I must have...
There's no clear evidence to proving that you are the culprit, besides your own confusion. Remember what I said? You must believe in yourself, or perhaps you cannot trust my own words.
No, that's not it. It's because you are trying to save someone like me. You already lost so much. As for my sake, I can't bear it anymore. Please, just give up.
I see now. I thought it was strange. The reason you acted like you want to be found guilty was because you were concerned about me. That is just like you, Kay.
It's because you're a good person, Mr. Edgeworth.
Unfortunately, I might fall short on your expectations, but I'm not trying to be a good person. No matter how much you want me to give up, I keep trying to save you. That's all the nature who I am. Whatever or not it is a burden for you is none of my concern. Okay, believe in yourself once more. You are a noble, great thief. What should have be doubting is your memory of committing the murder. That's my wish above all else. Please.
I...
Okay.
What is it? Did you remember something?
If she remembers something now, it'd be like a bad movie.
Bill.
Hey, she remembered. Gordy and I are like...
Dot 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 dot.
No, not that. Burp? What?
Prosecutor Edgeworth, please ask her to clarify.
Well, Kay, what do you mean by bull?
I remember now! The person in the red raincoat had with her. Bull! The stuffed Bull doll! I'm certain of it! That is true, defendant. Is that true, defendant? Yes, Your Honor.
She remembers
The
that.
court hereby
The whole
accepts the
thing.
defendant's statement as the new piece of testimony.
What do you want to say, bro?
I said she finally remembers something, and it's a doll thing. A doll.
Well, maybe she wanted to dolly you around, Justin.
Don't be dull around, okay?
Quit whispering around, Courtney. A testimony like that cannot be accepted, you know.
Your objection has been noted, sir. However, testimony is about the victim's belongings.
Has been lacking up until now.
Objection. Nevertheless, you know, her vague memories cannot be trusted, you know.
You know. Oh, shut up.
You know, what I know, what you know, what she know, what he know, what we know, what they know, what I know.
Yes, I know.
Her memories are weak? That would be bad for us as well. Didn't you say this earlier yourself, Mr. Chairman? Oh. Yeah, say it. Since we have to suspect confession, we don't need to worry about the trivial details. Uh-oh, he's struggling! Oh.
Yep.
If we deserve to doubt her memories... Then we must also doubt her for confession, which is the main foundation of our case.
Hey, you got it on!
Are you willing to do that, sir?
Did you get your line of working, Justin?
You're right. Well, never mind then. I shall leave it to you.
Oh, thank you, sir, very much,
You did it. It was touch and go for a while there, though. However, those words touched Courtney just now almost feels like if she is on our side.
Told ya. Prosecutor Edgeworth, do you know anything about this stuffed animal?
The stuff that Animal K spoke of must have been this. You found it in the storeroom. It must be believed one of the items in the auction.
Okay. This is... Do you know something about it, Justin? No, it's just a bit different from what I imagined.
Indeed, it's certainly not what I expected the victim to be carrying. Let's examine that very looking cranny. I have a feeling I know. The right horn seems to be fine, but its entire balance feels off.
This horn, it looks like you can move it.
Hey, how was I on that point correct, bro?
I like to move it.
No, Justin, you should have to say it like this. I like to move it. I like to move it. You like to move it. You like that?
Move it!
Move it!
What?
What is that buzzing sound?
Seems that toy is equipped with a recording device.
And the...
Mr. Blaze?
Blaze gun. I knew you were the right way. You can't hide it to burn it from me. Dot. Silence, huh? I've been waiting for my chance to get revenge all this time. Ah!
Is this the moment of the murder?
Who could have recorded something like this? This is there are no doubt about it. This here was what I heard. Overruled. We cannot verify when these voices were recorded. It's also possible that they aren't related to the case at all. If only we have some video as well. That's why I'm telling you! It's right there! What's the conversation that I heard? The victim was holding on to it, right? I reckon that must be recorded when she got attacked. That certainly is a possibility. However, your testimony alone is insufficient. I require something with a little more credibility.
Again, her words. It almost sounds like she's trying to give me advice. It's corny. There's no mistaking those voices were from the incident. Please recall the audio that was recorded on the stuffed animal. I knew who you were right away. You can't hide that burn from me. If you compare this part to the recorded of the piece of evidence, we can prove it. Justin?
See report.
Autopsy report.
The autopsy report? And exactly what part of the autopsy report shows that?
That part.
Burn mark. Yep, the burn mark.
I remember clearly what the voice said. You can't hide that burn from me. On the victim's hand, there was a burn mark.
Indeed. It just happened to match up, you see. But what of it?
According to case testimony, the victim had been holding to the stuffed animal. He just happens to record the victim's character of the victim, namely the burn.
Just a coincidence. I mean, it could happen, right? Overruled! I do not think so. It's hard to believe that all of this simply is a coincidence. The voices on the stuffed animal were mostly likely recorded during the incident.
One of the voices must have belonged to the real culprit. From what we heard, it must have been the one who was doing most of the talking.
But what's the point? In the end, we still can't tell the gender or identity, you know?
Indeed, because they were using the voice changes. It can be helped.
It seems the situation has become quite clear. The conversation Mrs. Hart overheard that was between the culprit and Miss Crane. That's what I've been telling you from the start.
From this.
No, they don't listen. Nope.
You would have gotten your own party, sir. Yeah.
And from this, we will understand a new fact.
I trust you have no objection, Mr. Chairman.
Do what you want.
According to Miss Hart's testimony, just before in the incident, two people came up from the auction using the lift. Might have been the conductor and one of the auction's guests. He probably went there to settle the payment after winning a bid. There was that the crime was carried out. Since the auction continued after the crime took place, we are led to a single truth.
No.
The culprit. The culprit is the conductor.
The culprit is the conductor. Right?
Since the conductor was the one who should keep the auction going, we can conclude that the deceased victim cannot have been the conductor.
Justine? Please be quiet here, okay?
If the conductor was not the victim, then it must be the culprit.
Oh, please wait, that alone is insufficient.
Of course, even I do not intend to rely on the progress of immolation. Just has problem with his lighter again. Slowly trace left off the crime scene, led me to believe that the culprit is the conductor.
Well then, please show it to us.
What were the traces that left the crime scene that led to deduce the conduct? What is the conductor? Tell us, Justin.
The meeting room blood. The meeting room blood.
Meeting room blurred.
Blood.
Oh,
You know, red stuff, blood.
this one.
Mm-hmm.
It sounded different the way you said that, but okay. The culprit purposely left a large amount of blood in the meeting room. In doing so, we were led to believe the meeting room had been the scene of the crime. It was a ruse by the true culprit to hide the blood that was fallen from the storeroom.
So we wouldn't find out about the existence of the black market auction, correct?
Indeed. If the culprit had been related to the auction, there should have been no need to do such a thing. Ergo, the culprit could only have been the conductor.
Well then, do you have any idea as who the conductor might possibly be?
The auction held in the PIC meeting room, and furthermore, there is a storeroom above it. The conductor must have been, at very least, a member of the PIC.
So, in other words, you suspect me, I take it.
Isn't it natural to suspect you, the one who has most authority in the PIC?
Objection. You are quite capable. I'll give you that much, at least. But you know, like I said before, you're far too naive. You have nothing, you know. There's no evidence that proves I am the culprit, you see. If by some chance you do have evidence, then why don't you present it?
Do I have evidence that plays culprit?
No, we don't.
Place himself has suggested that he is the criminal. He has been showing that strange self-confidence for a while now. He knows that there is not a single piece of evidence left to incriminate him.
If you play with fire, you're gonna get burned, Edgeworth. Just kidding. I always wanted to say that, you know.
You know.
You know what I know, what she know, what he know, what we know, what they know, what I know, you know.
Well then, Courtney.
Yes, Maestro. Hold it. I reckon I just remember something too. Remember? You also lost your memories? Nah, there's something just like popped into my head right now. Very well. Please tell us.
Objection.
Yeah.
Objection. Courtney, could you tell me what you're doing?
Nope.
Like, can't help it.
Prosecutors Edgeworth will not give up until we have destroyed every last possibility. I'm destroying every possibility so that he will never oppose us again. Justin, I don't really know what's going on, but well said. Pops, I'm gonna help too after all. He's the one who's wrong.
Fine then. Let's hear what she has to say.
Blech. Well done, Miss Hart. Please proceed. Sure thing. Just leave it to me.
Please make it sure you only tell the truth.
And that man, of course. I'm gonna bona fide journalist of justice, you know.
Somehow I feel uneasy.
Yeah, saying the culprit was the conductor, right? That means the victim was the customer. Now, here is what I get the might strange. You see, there was 11 people at the auction. When the auction continued after the incident, it went straight on over and stuck a peak down below.
You don't mean... Sorry.
That's exactly what I mean. All 11 people were still here, present on the encountered floor.
What?
Are you sure about that? Are you sure about that? Sure, I'm sure. I saw it with my own 2 eyeballs. So it started with 11 people, and there were still 11 people after the murder. What was the ghost?
You know, Sebastian, normally a prosecutor would call that a contradiction, you know.
Were there really no changes in the auction at all?
Really? I'm telling ya, the auction just went like normal. But there was one itty bitty thing though.
What was it?
You know those hammers you always see in an auction? Like the one that lady is using it over there? An auction gravel, perhaps? Yep, that's the one. All of a sudden, I couldn't hear the sound no more. It'd been barking away just prior to it.
The sound of the gravel? Does that mean anything to do with the case?
If Miss Hart's testimony is the truth, then this matter has taken the grave turn. If the victim was neither the conductor nor the customer, then the foundation of Prosecutor Edgeworth's reasoning would collapse.
You sure about that? Verbaasd?
Oh, I'm coming. Justice prevails, as they say. I hope you learned your lesson, Mr. Edgeworth. Mr. Edgeworth, there really is nothing we can do.
It's not over yet. Some mysteries still remain. I have to think. If I don't, Kay will be then. Blaze.
Did you get the answer you wanted this time? Well then, a deal's a deal.
There you are. There we go. Okay, I gotcha. Please wait, Mr. Chairman. I believe there's still too early to make a judgment. There are still a few mysteries left in this case. Until we have solved them all, we cannot call this a complete victory.
Huh?
Isn't that right, Prosecutor Edgeworth? I was not expecting you to shout. Hold it, like you always do. She wants us to show the proof, the
I guess so too.
evidence, and the truth.
Yes, of course. Once again, Courtney just came to my aid.
Well, what is it? What sort of mysteries are left?
Well, of course, there the contradiction of the autopsy report.
That kind of thing.
Are you struggle? I brought her in. Oh, we gaan over. Wrong. Why we were suddenly called here? Did somebody suddenly get sick? I began to preparing a compress. Ouch! Huh? What you called me here for? Did something happen? Dr. Young, Miss Jensen, you have my gratitude for taking the trouble to come here. This won't take long, so please, relax. Tell me what in blazes is going on? Of course. We called you here because something came up.
Judge Courtney, just what are you planning?
Bonnie Young, under the divine rule of law, please answer truthfully. There were no mistakes in the autopsy report, correct? Quenny could never make a mistake. That's certainly strange. Huh? What's strange? The court has found an error in Dr. Young's autopsy report. Dr. Young, please tell the truth. Did you falsify the autopsy report? That's terrible! How can you accuse her of that? I have no idea what you're talking about. Why would I do such a thing in the first place? To protect the true culprit, of course. What you talking about? I would never do such a thing. How strange. In that case, why would there be an error in the autopsy report, I wonder? Prosecutor Edgeworth, what do you think? Oh, I expected to press into her statement like you normally do.
Why is she taking control of the situation and trying to help me? I don't know what her goal is, but I must play along. The autopsy report you gave to Sebastian has been on tick. Then the error should not have been there.
Wait a minute. I didn't do anything.
That's why we figure it out from this point on. First, Dr. Young, I would like you to hear your testimony.
Why do you want to hear her testimony? It would be pointless.
I'll be the one who decides whether or not it is pointless, not you.
There were patients waiting for us. But Granny, ouch! Anyways, we don't have time for this.
Is there any way I could convince you? This is of utmost importance.
Mr. Miles Edgeworth, Granny says she will testify. So please try to finish this quickly. If we don't return soon, there will be people in a terribly suffering.
And yet you're logging about viewing platform earlier. I promise you, this won't take long. Only if she tells the truth, of course. And this is sadly where we're gonna end off today, guys. Sadly, I can't continue more because we are on limited time today. And I need a little break myself because my buddy is letting me down for a moment.
Error in the autopsy report. To the next episode.
Indeed. So yeah, guys, this is sadly it. If you liked the content so far, make sure to hit the follow button or watch button or subscribe buttons. And if you want to go to Justin or Shares, they can go ahead right now.
If you want to go to my DeviantArt, you search for Sira the Hedgehog. For my YouTube, you search for Princess Sira with the light blue hedgehog onto it. And there you have it.
If you want my stuff, my YouTube is Just Barry's Man, my Twitch is Just Barry's Miner, my DeviantArt is Dr. Jester the First, and I recently published my very first book, so you can go and check that out if you like.
Did you publish your book a long time ago, bro?
Well, recently, I'd say back in February of this year.
I just wanted to say, like, it's not very recent, but anyway, this is sadly it for now, guys. I'm gonna hit the save button so I don't forget. And I will see you all next week, everybody. Have a nice day, have a nice week, and peace, my players. Have a nice day.
Peace.